Move up the food chain, you forget how to do this kind of stuff.
And that's on there too. Good job.
The most important stat of the day that I got before the game was our team GPA this semester was a 3.03. I don't know how many people are going to talk about records today, but I don't know how many semesters that is in a row of above 3.0. But that makes me as happy as anything. As far as basketball goes, they were telling me about the records that we set. They were telling me that it was the largest, forgive me if I get this wrong, but it's the largest margin of victory in conference history, school history, blah, 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 most points scored by men's or women's. I told them that if Dan sticks around long enough, he'll probably break that record the way that they play. And then they told me, well, the last time the record was set was when Dan was a player. They told me it was something like 17,000 days since that number went up there, and I just said that just goes to show you how old Dan is. So he's going to give me a hard time about the score, so I might as well get my shots in ahead of time. I thought we played with great energy, great focus on both ends of the floor. We did not press to get any kind of number, but the game dictated that. They shot the ball particularly well from the three as well. We challenged it, but I'll take it. But I'm really excited about our academics as a team. Another semester successful in the books.
You talked yesterday about learning a lesson from Longwood, about the energy that they bring to the court. And I thought the first two quarters, it took 24 hours for that lesson to sink in. They brought energy. It didn't matter what the score was, they maintained it.
Yeah, I thought our energy was good. I thought our energy was good. And that's the team that we need to be. I don't care if we're playing Maine, Fort Kent, or North Carolina. I don't care if we're up 70 or down 70. That's the way the ball needs to move and the energy we need to play with on the defensive end. And we're capable. We're capable of doing that. That's why I said yesterday it's the hardest year I've had, because I can see what we're capable of, and when we don't do that, it makes it hard on a young, old guy.
You look at, you could see Ashley's confidence growing as the game went on. I mean, she stepped up, she caught the ball at the three-point line, they weren't going to guard her, she stepped up, knocked down a 15-footer. How, these last 3-4 games where she's gotten increased reps, how much have you seen her grow as a player?
Huge. Ashika as well. I mean, Ashika as well. And we need them. We need them. So I thought Ashika calmed down a lot in the second half, and I think she was better for it, and we need to get those minutes out of those young ladies because they're vital, you know. And Ashley, they said, had a double-double, just her offensive rebounds alone. And, you know, when our energy's up, KB had a double-double. When our energy's up and we're crashing glass, that's how you put points on the board. And, you know, scoring 100, what was it?
136.
136, that's hard to do in the gym by yourself in 40 minutes. You know, I mean, we can run a drill for an amount of time and shoot jumpers and layups and can't get it. You know, so I'm just pleased with the effort and the outcome as a result of the effort.
You got nine healthy bodies, all of them contribute. And is it sort of fitting? Javon's in there every single day, busting her tail in practice, and she gets the basket that sort of breaks the record for you all. Is there a nice symmetry for that mark for you all?
Yeah, she also has a 4.0, so that's I know that I'm not supposed to talk about all that kind of stuff, but when I'm bragging on them, I'll take care of her. Yeah, I mean, she's a great kid. She's learning a lot. Pace, she's picking up a little bit. She had good poise in the pace, probably as much poise in the post on a catch as anybody we had today. And so, yeah, I'm happy for her.
Shayna, you come off yesterday and you finished the game well yesterday, but it seemed like dishing the ball and looking for that extra pass, you were looking a little bit past first tonight, and then if the shot was there, was there a relaxation factor to seeing everybody knock down everything early?
Yeah, I like it. I like games like this because I like to see everybody get involved, and I've always been taught to get everybody involved instead of worrying about yourself. So.
How much easier is a game like this once you all know the grades, once they're in, is there a relief to that? Like yesterday, things are still up in the air. You're wondering if you all hit that 3.0 mark as a team.
I'm kind of glad over finals week all we did was practice, because there wasn't a day that I wasn't crying or stressed out over my grades alone.
It's a true story.
Over my grades or worrying about what my grades were going to look like, but I just feel stressed. I mean, I don't feel stressed anymore until January, whenever next semester starts.
How big is this for you all to go in? You got what, 9 days now?
Is that right?
I think it's 9 or 10. From a player's perspective, being able to hit this many shots and see everybody get involved, how big is that? You've got 9 more days of practice before you all roll into conference play.
I think it's helped everybody's confidence a lot these past 2 games. I think, like Coach talked about, Ashley and Ashika, they've stepped up big and helped. And, yeah, just confidence. And it'll just lead us to working harder in practice, because we know what we're capable of doing for conference play.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, y'all.